Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie.
The opening day of the competition accompanied by all the regular hope and expectation. The entrants start together on the same line. Everybody has nothing. Previous editions of this competition have provided so much drama down the years, so much romance as well. This year's vintage will no doubt do the same. You can sense that extra spring expectancy in everybody's step, even those of the officials, so let us hope that it lives up to billing. The colours of the Nerazzurri prevalent all around us. This is the Giuseppe Meazza, as we all remember it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Pedri. Brahim Diaz. And that's been levered clear. Clears it out of harm's way. Nicked it back promptly. And the counter is on. And here's Morata. Alex Grimaldo gets away from his opponents. Keeper's ball. He's looking for the runner here. No, that's been intercepted. Llorente.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Busquets. Floats it up and over. Oh, good take in a good area. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Oh, good read. Canales gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And the defence can get it clear. Brahim Diaz. It's been intercepted. Morata! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Canales. Tybert. Inter Milan, looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Schopf. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Nice little ball through. Gently done. The pass has gone astray. Tybert. He's left his man. Stands up to him well and emerges with the ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Brahim Diaz has a look up from the right-hand side. It's Morata! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we're off again. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Brahim Diaz. That's been cut out, well played. And they can counter here. Alex Grimaldo. Now who's going to be first to this? Defending of the desperate variety.
Inter making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Now the counter. Brahim Diaz. Canales. Threads one in. And the shot! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 54esimo minuto. Numero 11.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Chance to break. Over to the left. No, it's not getting there. He's gone direct here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And now the breakaway. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alex Grimaldo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Could move up a gear here. No, again, there's no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, they can break here. Brahim Diaz. Sends it forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, it's come loose. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great defending, strong and determined. Plays a sharp little ball here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8. Canales. Numero 6. Sergio
Knocks it
Busquets.
away.
Numero 9.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Numero 3. Lasciano in campo
Pulls
per
it back.
il numero 2.
And it's Jordi Alba.
Il numero 14.
Played out to the left flank.
Il numero 19.
Has a go!
Rodrigo.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Il numero 21. Jordi Alba. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can... Has a shot! Pedri. And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, they've got it again. And he's there to get it away. Moved on forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, he's had it nicked away from him. Sergio Ramos spots it and intercepts. Defenders on the back foot.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Poor pass that, sloppy.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's an inviting ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Pedri taking in the accolades.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Chance! There it is!
Number 39.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Looking for the runner. Great work on the overlap. It's anyone's ball now. That's going to go a long way. Sergio Ramos. Pau Torres. Can he latch on to this? Inter Milan are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, individual responsibility levels have to start kicking in to rescue things from what's been a bad start.
Carlos Soler. Chance to break. Lovely ball into space. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Fiddles it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And now they can clear their lines. Driving on, he could shoot here. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Defending of the desperate variety. It's gone out for a throw-in. Busquets.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Sergio Ramos. Nice little ball through. Brahim Diaz. That'll be a throw. Played back to the goalkeeper. Pau Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the left flank. Can he get onto this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that could set him on his way. Canales.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Llorente. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in plenty of space here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
Brahim Diaz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played out towards the right wing. And it's half-time here. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Gets his pass away, spread neatly. No, he's had it nicked away from him. It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. Busquets. And it's Sergio Ramos. Pau Torres. Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Keeper sees it all the way. Forwards and with intent. Llorente. Inter Milan, still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. No, that's been intercepted. And back to the keeper they go. And they've got a throw. A searching ball that into space. Llorente is charging up on the overlap. Up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's got away. Pau Torres. It's Carlos Soler. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. He's left his man.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pass is short and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left. It's gone backwards. Defender's on the back foot. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution on the field. Number 38. Coming on to replace him is number 48.
Delivers with whip. Sergio Ramos gets rid without sophistication. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Clears it out of harm's way.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Interesting ball. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Fired in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Knocks it out wide.
I think it's time.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 40. Coming on the field is number 50.
Inter
Substitution
need
in
to give it
progress.
everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Llorente. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock
There will be
defeat
1
now.
minute at a time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And time is up. Always in the balance, and in the end, 1 goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.